Big game against Eastbourne Borough, the Battle of the Boroughs, some people are calling it. But the game's about to kick off any minute now, so we will quickly run through the teams. Alan Julian in goal for the Beavers, Renee Steer, Karen Farrell, Dean Inman, Christian Smith in defence, Jake Gray and Sam Bedford in midfield, Carvalho, Nico York, Pin Hassel, Ruth Donaldson are in the team. And I will go through these authorities in a minute, but we are just about to kick off. Game is kicked off and it's Hampton Richmond Borough. And we will see how the game progresses. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us. Well, if I say anything, ball went from one end of the pitch to the other, but it was well dealt by. Picks it up and it's a great effort. Great save by number one, Franco Ravizzoli. I hope I said that right, apologies. Borough on the counter-attack here. It's a great strong run from number 10, Charlie Wilson. It's a hit to a hope by Karen Farrell, and I imagine it's Anyway, Eastbourne Borough. That's a shot from number 8 that's going to go straight. Ball in, quite close to the keeper. Christian Smith underneath the bar. Really should have. That should have been in. Just a little nudge on that, and that would go straight in. Anyway, Eastbourne Borough on the attack here, and it's dangerous. And number 10's had a great shot. Drilled it home into the bottom.
Scored by Captain Charlie Walker.
It was a quick break. Defending from the front now, that is what we want to see any of your team. Number 9 now, winning the ball. Beavers, you need to get back into this game. Anyway, the goal, obviously. Their ascendancy a bit, an ascendancy a bit. That's a great shot, and it's a great save from the keeper. Well done, Karen Farrell there. Great move. Not that one. Good in the ball. They're on the attack again. Great ball. Try and go through a deep in the net. I thought the first one was the right decision. Anyway, Nathan that's a lovely ball from Coleman towards connected from in-house. But that's not. And you can hear as a Coleman just keep your hands on it. But here we are again. What I meant to say was alongside Christian Smith. Alive to this, because Eastbourne Borough nearly flashing another chance for it. And it's a lovely cross from Dean Cox, and it's a lovely goal. I'll tell you what, you have to hold your hands up sometimes. And so Greg Law's done brilliant. He passed the ball up to Dean Cox. He's put a delicious cross. And then it's a lovely Charlie Walker again. Somewhere on the line. Good play. That's a great shot from Coleman, and it goes in. Yes. Great goal from
Hampton Richmond Borough. Number 21 is Coleman.
He got the ball into the box and turned him. Well done. He looked like he might back out of him with the back, and that's not his first league goal of the season. Hampton Richmond Borough, 22 minutes left. Pull the goal back, and a 1-0 now. It's 2-1, only got a goal behind. Yes, it's a lot. You didn't see that because I was looking at the ball getting released. Anyway. Well, if you've got some injuries, technically, there's still 4 minutes. So there's at least 4 minutes left. That's at least enough time to continue to get a chance. That's a great from the number 6. No, that was number 6. Stephen James. He's really busy. And I think that Matt, let's pick. Oh, that's lovely. Julian's going to be in the box here. In full yellow. I thought it would be a few times. No, you certainly can. And let's let the corner in this direction. Kyron Farrell in the corner. Quite close to the keeper. And that's well played, but he drops it. But only drops it back into his hands. Well, Gary, obviously disappointing from Hampton Richmond Borough perspective. How did you see certainly, how did you see that game go?
I thought first half we wasn't at our best. We only had 3 or 4 players playing anywhere near where I'd expect us to be playing. For whatever reason that was, we very much addressed that at half time. There was a few harsh words said and shared, and a few pointers put in, and I thought the first 10-12 minutes up until the second goal was more likely our best period in the game, Seb. And it's that adage that when you're on top and you're very much having your good periods, it's when you're most vulnerable, and sort of their first foray into the box ends up in the back of your net, and all of a sudden you're two down with an uppercut as such. So again, I thought we showed a good response and a good reaction and kept going. And on another day, then 3 or 4 chances in the last 10 minutes, we come out of the game with something. But I think the game has been won in that first 45 minutes because we're chasing the whole time. So we haven't played anywhere near well enough in that first half for me, not collectively anyway.
No. Yeah. Like you must agree then that the first half did set the tone a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're chasing the game. As soon as you go behind, Seb, you're chasing the game, and this league's unforgiving. You go behind and teams are capable of hitting you on the counter and causing you problems. But I thought on the whole we defended that really well. We left ourselves open on a few occasions, and we left ourselves isolated 1-on-1s and 2-on-2s. But as I've just said, I thought we coped with that reasonably well. I mean, their goalkeepers 3 or 4 times in the second half has made really important stops, and we've just not been clinical and efficient enough in and around the chances that we created when we were chasing the game. But there's added pressure on you when you're chasing the game. So again, we go back to that first half going behind to, let me tell you, a terrible goal on our part. I mean, one long straight ball from the goalkeeper that ends up the other side of me centre back, and then the other the wide player the other side of me full back, and then the deep line midfielder arrives in high line midfielder arrives in the box to finish it. It's it's poor on our part, really poor, and that's, as you've just said, was the catalyst to our downfall today.
Yeah, but yeah, we were, obviously in the second half we had a few chances and we were attacking, and we did look more purposeful. But what positives do you take from that game?
That we kept going. I think the effort was there, Seb. I don't think anyone's going to question the effort. I think there was a real, intensity and a purpose to our play from behind. I don't think we ever felt sorry for ourselves. I think we kept going. I don't think we're quite going through the gears yet. I don't think we're quite clicking in the midfield to the offensive areas. We're still finding our way, but we've lost some key players. In the summer, and again this week. It does have an adverse reaction at times. It's my job to deal with that. But I think the positives are that we kept going right until the death, and we're right at the in the game right until the last kick. It just wasn't to be. We've got to keep working, keep grafting, keep believing, and we'll have to use Saturday as our opportunity to get our first 3 points.
And one of the players I thought did perform really well again was Nathan Minas. He ran obviously that's what he does now, doesn't he? But it didn't look too cute though at the end there. Is actually any initial reaction? I
thought he was one of the 3 or 4 in the first half. It was excellent. I said there was 3 or 4 players that played to the levels I expect them to, and I thought he backed up Saturday's performance with a real solid display. He's gone over on his ankle. We'll have to assess that on Thursday and see where he's at. It's a concern, of course it is. But I thought he played well. I thought Dean Inman was immense as well. He's been excellent all season, but I thought his defensive display was second to none.
Yeah, there might be some fans saying that obviously Ryan Hill's gone. I know we had Wilson Carvalho come in. Is there stuff happening behind the scenes? Yeah, we are looking at 1 or 2 more offensive options. I think you're aware of that, Seb. It's a loaded question, but yeah, we are. We're working towards trying to get the offensive qualities that's required for this league. We've got some good players. We've got some players that are in transition from lower level to higher level, and it's, as I've just said, unforgiving. We have to bear with some of them because they're not quite up to where they need to be. But we've got to try and get 1 or 2 in that's familiar with our level and even maybe above, and that's what we'll be looking to do over the next few days, hopefully for Saturday. Yeah, and obviously Saturday it's a big game. Oxford City have got off to a good start, but no better place than to get your 3 points, I suppose.
Well, everyone said that, everyone who's played against them say that they play with a real energy and a real purpose, and there's a youthfulness about the side, but there's an identity to them. So it's going to be another tough game. But as I've just said to the lads, there's no easy games in this division, and you've got to be at your best, both defensively and offensively, to get wins. We haven't been in all 3 games, so it's getting both ends of the pitch and that middle part as well. We're still finding our feet in there as well. So we need to put all 3 facets of our play together to get a result, and we haven't quite done that just yet in the league.
Okay. Thanks very much, Gary.
You're
Cheers.
welcome.
Cheers.